Shake, Rattle, Roll, Jack Magasaka's Tale, Part 5 of 10. I immediately climbed onto the bigger of the two bikes and zoomed down the driveway with great confidence and skill. Not. Last fall, Libby, Ada, and I had flown to Lola's house in North Carolina where Pocky had a bicycle waiting for me to try. Things had not gone well. The bike was tippy and I found my inability to master it very frustrating. Adding to my frustration was Pocky repeating over and over, "You gotta make circles with your feet, Jack," as though this magic mantra would cast a spell on me and allow me to zoom around the cul-de-sac at the bottom of their short, steep hill. It didn't. While Lola was happy to push me around the court and just let me have fun, I could see Pocky's growing frustration as I basked in the glory of Lola's ministrations without having to do anything except not fall over and try to steer. Try being the operative word with the steering thing. Those handlebars kind of flop around if you're new to cycling. Even though things hadn't gone well in North Carolina, I was game to try again. 9 months had passed since I'd last tried to bike, and that's a long time when you're only 41 months old. So I climbed on board the little red Trek with its sporty black training wheels and tried to ride down her nearly flat driveway. Yeah, still having trouble with the pedaling and steering. Pocky exhaled sharply and then said, "If you'll watch him, I'll get the trailer bike set up," to Lola. "Got it," Lola responded as Pocky returned to the SUV. With my focus on pedaling, or trying to anyway, I wasn't paying any attention to what Pocky was doing at the SUV, so when he rolled a green single-wheeled bike up to the side of the house, I was intrigued. "What's that?" I asked. "Yes," Lola replied to me, "you're doing great, Mr. Cutie Pie," which made me roll my eyes in frustration. Adults, why can't they understand basic English, you know? I hopped off my bike and hurried over to where Pocky was attaching the green one-wheeled bike to the back of his two-wheeled bike. "Hey, Jack Frost," Pocky said, "we're going to get you squared away on the trailer bike, and then we can go for a ride together with your Dada." "No burly trailer?" I asked. "How's that going to work?" "You know who used to ride on this?" came Pocky's non sequitur. "Your Dada. I got this when he was 5, and we used to go all over the place with your Uncle Adrian. Remember when Lola and I pulled you in the Burley on the tobacco trail with our tandem? That's what I do with your dad and your uncle in the trailer bike. Now it's your turn." "Fascinating," I said, "but you haven't told me how this works. How do I stay up? There's no trailer around me, and this thing's only got one wheel." "You're sure this is going to work?" "It is exciting, isn't it?" Pocky replied. I was going to try again to get Pocky on track concerning the mechanics of how the two of us would be negotiating the trailer bike when Ada came outside and declared, "Whoa, my old trailer bike. Wow. Jack, be prepared to pedal, my little buckaroo."